Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Boomer Grounds podcast. We have a special guest this week. If you can see, I don't know if he's over actually to my left or not. To the left on my screen, we have PockyPlays here, a fellow Twitch streamer. I'm sure many of you that hear this already know who Pocky is. Unfortunately, Obo Hobo is feeling a little sick a few days before her wedding, so we forced her to take the night off and get rest so she can actually be healthy for a wedding, and her fiance doesn't blame us for making her more sick.
I mean,
that's a good thing to not get blamed for.
Yeah, stressing out the bride to be a few days before the wedding.
You have to podcast, bitch.
Yeah. Instead of sleeping, come on the internet and spend time with us. Much more important than getting rest for the wedding.
Come give people that will eventually leave you time. Yeah,
exactly.
Thank you.
The strangers on the internet need you now.
Mm-hmm.
So how's everyone been? What has your last week or so been up to? What have you been up to, Howard? We'll start with you.
Oh, I started a new job on yesterday.
Yay.
So I've been primarily consumed with that and laundry for the trip because my wife and I decided we are absolutely not going to pay for a checked bag. So I have a bag probably about the size of my screen that I need to pack like 4 days of clothes into. So it's become this bizarre Tetris puzzle. But yeah.
Just wear them all. No. Just wear them all.
Well, that and roll it, Howard. You have to roll them.
Rolling is good. Rolling is good.
Rolling is good.
I'm worried about wrinkles if I roll. I mean, I'm going to a semi-formal event.
The suit you got to bring as a personal item. You can bring it as a carry-on, and then you can give it to the flight attendant and ask them to put it in the front bay where they put their stuff.
It's casual. It's shorts and a polo, so I'm not too worried about that. But
then you'll be fine. Rolling will be fine.
Rolling's fine. I'm sure Roll has an iron. You'll be fine.
If you're staying in a hotel or so, just steam up the bathroom.
Yeah, I know.
I've done that before.
Yeah,
I've definitely done that before. So it's between the job and packing, I've been pretty busy, but all good. Bowers, what's new with you this week?
Well, stuck.
Why does she always look shocked when I do this? For the last 6 weeks, it's throw it to Howard. Howard throws it to Bowers.
I thought I had more time than this.
Definitely haven't been playing Battlegrounds.
Yeah, I haven't been playing Battlegrounds. So it's been going. I bought. What's the game that I just played this morning? Shit. Thank goodness you're here.
Oh, that's a great game.
Sure. It's great. It's
so bizarre.
One of my viewers who also streams, she likes wholesome things, and it was on her wish list. And Howard's shaking his head no right now. Yeah, it's no longer on her wish list. It sure looks wholesome, but it's fucking cursed.
Have you cured the milk shy kid yet?
So this viewer specifically loves cows. Her whole shit is cows. She loves cows. And of course, the point is, everyone, if you would like this thing that looks wholesome and cute, but it is cursed and full of innuendos, just go for it. I heard a crash.
And I won't ruin the scene for you, but when you do, you're going to run into a kid I've
already been there. It's
for the folks who haven't. When you run into the kid who's scared to go get milk, you're going to help him out.
Mm-hmm.
When you help him out, watch this cutscene carefully. It is amazing.
You don't even need to watch carefully, people. You don't even have to watch carefully. You could just watch it and be like, yeah, that fucking happened. So anyway,
awesome. I'm glad you're playing that.
Terry, we're going to end with our guest because that makes the most sense. Terry, what happened and what's up?
Not much has been happening. Tesla finally finished passing her swimming one.
So
it took 4 tries.
Nice, big.
Yeah. So I no longer have to do like the 3-hour commute for a 30-minute lesson for every day, which is good. Also,
I'd be like, kid, you're drowning later in life because I'm not doing that.
It's your kid. You got to do these things, Also keeps them busy. And tires are out, which is very important.
You realize my parents just like threw us into the pool and said, good luck. Like legitimately threw us into the fucking pool.
Yeah, well,
they gave me a swimmy. I had one swimmy.
Terry's like, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this.
Definitely can't do that.
Yeah, I know. So she passed that, so that's good. Planning for the trip to go to Obo's wedding as well. I don't even get a carry-on bag. I only get a personal item, so I gotta pack extra tight.
What do you mean?
I don't get
Why
a carry-on.
Don't you get a carry-on?
Because you have to pay extra for it. I'm cheap.
Whoa, for a carry-on?
Yep. Welcome to today's line. It's like $70 each way for me to have a carry-on.
Jesus. Okay. I'm like, join the military, and then once you join the military, you get free baggage.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
also, just tell them your
I don't mean emotional baggage of being abused in the military. I'm talking about a bag on the plane.
Very fair. That's very fair and valid. But free checked baggage.
Yeah.
For life.
I mean, what else do you want, really?
We're only going to be there 4 days. I'm a guy, just throw 4 pairs of underwear, a couple pairs of shorts, a couple of jerseys.
Dude, Terry's going to pack 1 pair of fucking underwear. He's only going to pack 1 pair.
Don't worry, I got the tidy whities on point.
Use it.
Tidy whities on point, okay?
Gross.
Yeah. So, it's nice and easy. I could pack. It's not a big deal. Just stuff, my underwear and my shoes, my dress shoes I have to bring for the one day. It's gonna be easy.
In case anybody's wondering, by the way, both Howard and Terry are going to Obo Hobo's wedding because she likes them. She's just basically, again, she has omitted me from her wedding.
Oh, well.
This is a 4-person podcast, and she's just like, fuck you. I don't like you.
I mean, Pocky didn't get invited either.
No, Pocky's a guest. Okay, Pocky. By the way, we'll get to you, Pocky. Just you shush, and you get to the point.
Pocky was invited.
This motherfucker didn't invite me. We've been doing this podcast for how long together?
It's only been 3 months.
Yeah. Didn't get an invite to the fucking wedding.
Doesn't matter that the invites went out 4 months ago, about 3 weeks before the podcast started. But
don't worry, you wouldn't have gone anyways, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, I got a British coming. My house is turning into a hotel that day, literally that day. So Anyway, we have a guest today. That guest totally wasn't invited last minute because he showed up somewhere and we went, oh, you. It's Pocky.
That's definitely, yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. So what have you been up to, Pocky?
What have you been doing?
Last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Well, because that was what you guys said, right?
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks. I mean, it's the end of summer. I mean, summer's been busy, which is good. Crazily, we are basically at the end of summer. So the last couple of weeks, I've just been trying to fit in the final things of summer. Super busy with the photography. Last few days has been a break. Which it shouldn't have been a break. Do you guys have that when that happens where you have like 4 days open or like you have a couple days open and you're like, I'm going to get this done, like these projects done in that time. And then you're just like, and you do nothing.
Do it later.
I can do it tomorrow. No,
that's literally been my last 5 years.
Okay, right. Okay, perfect. So none of you guys can relate, but
no, we
I can kind of explain the feeling.
Okay, keep going. Yeah,
it's nice. It's a nice recharge. It feels bad when you're at the end of the 4 days and you're like, I didn't do anything.
What? No, never again. Never happens.
During the 4 days, it feels great. It's fantastic. Really good. We recommend. Today's the last day. I'm kind of like, oh. But I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go on a podcast. Why not? Yeah, I mean, yeah, great. I mean, I got nothing to do. Nothing to do.
Who wants to edit or make
You're West Coast, man. It's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, West Coast, more hours in the day. It's fine.
No, I'm not even West Coast. I'm Central. I'm Central.
It's like right below you.
Well, then then you're fucked, then, aren't you?
No, but it's all right. I mean, like the stuff's not that important. And I have all night. All night.
Yeah, okay.
But then I have some family coming into town, and this upcoming week, both my sisters, some cousins are going to be in town. We're going to go to the Minnesota State Fair, which if anyone anyone is familiar, it's the biggest state fair in the country.
Minnesota?
Minnesota. Basically Canada.
Hey. Yeah, basically. You're more northern than I am, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Shit.
Yeah. Look up to me when you're speaking. That's right. But no, I'm excited. The Minnesota State Fair is the biggest state fair in the country by daily attendance. If you guys aren't familiar with it, I'm biased, but like go watch some YouTube videos. Like crazy, like it's a crazy state fair. So
I mean, I've heard the legends.
I just sent Howard a video about like this frozen beer that's coming out of an ice cream machine. It was from the Minnesota State Fair, I think. And Howard's like, I just sent it to my whole podcast.
I mean, if you guys need somewhere to stop before the wedding, like.
Did you say ice cream?
Yeah, it's out of a frozen, out of a soft serve ice cream machine, not a Haagen-Dazs container.
I was trying to turn this into an infomercial.
Yeah, she always does.
There's
She's
a
always
bat now. It's not fully printed. There's a bat now. Halloween. Fucking, you didn't mean pints of ice cream?
No, sorry. It's coming out of a.
They literally made soft serve beer, and my entire podcast was like, how do we get there? Like, this is my other podcast, my football podcast. The co-streamer is like, yeah, it's only like a 12-hour drive if we go nonstop. Let's go. I was like, all right.
Just get Pocky to FedEx you some dries.
Honestly, the Minnesota State Fair is worth the trip for sure. It's it's a cool one. It's a fun
Minnesota from my parents' hometown.
It's probably easier to drive from you, right? Like Washington D.C. isn't that far. Isn't that Virginia or Baltimore?
My sister's done it.
Yeah, it's probably like
DC
10 hours.
To Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh no, it's closer
like
from my
20.
hometown.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
It's 13 hours from my hometown versus.
Anyways, all right. So Pocky, we've definitely seen that you've been transitioning out of Twitch into normality, into your photography. What made you make the switch, and how's that all been going?
Yeah. Someone has a social life. That's nice.
I know.
It's kind of interesting because obviously I've thought about it and I've talked about it with people. It wasn't like a conscious decision. No, I don't think ever on the record. I mean, everything on stream is on the record, but like then it goes away. The VOD gets deleted, whatever. But like this will be the first permanent time talking about it. I didn't really ever think about it or look at it as like a transition, right? Like, I think everyone who streams kind of understands like there's a context when you're streaming of like why and like how you stream and like what you're getting out of it and what your goals are and all that. And for me, streaming was never meant to be like I never tried to make it a job or like a full-time job, right? I took it seriously for sure. But it wasn't ever intended to,
pay the
be
bills.
the thing.
Yeah.
And what made it easy for me to stream, especially with Hearthstone, is that I'd be playing the game anyways, right? When I started playing Battlegrounds, when I started streaming, I was streaming to no one. I was just, I got kind of good at Battlegrounds. I started like, hey, I had streamed one time before, years before. I didn't end stream. I remember being at work. This was the first stream. I got like something and I was like, oh no, I didn't turn off my stream. And then I was like trying to figure out how to end a stream like remotely. And I couldn't do it because like, it was just on my PC at home going on OBS. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Right. Yeah. Like, and I found all these things like, and this is goofy because like, obviously no viewers, no one cares. Like Twitch isn't going to be like, you're banned. You're like rigging the system by leaving your stream. Like no one's there. Ad money no one getting. Is there. Like one time mistake, but I'm like, oh God, And I have an old Twitch account, Like I brag about it all the time. Like I didn't want my Twitch account to
Justin TV.
My bad status. But yeah, so I found someone to host. And it was the week before the pandemic. I decided, okay, I'm going to start streaming Battlegrounds because I'm kind of good at it. Be fun to talk about. I feel like I'm good enough that I could like teach people. And then the pandemic happened, and it was like, okay, great. I'm just sitting at home, like I got all this time, sure, and it went from there. I hit affiliate, then partner. Got integrated into the community, met you guys. I mean, that was all 4 or 5 years ago.
And amazing. You're supposed to say and amazing because you said you guys.
Yeah, well, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I mean, it's hard to explain. I mean, I think a lot of people on Twitch and Twitch especially, like, and during the pandemic especially, like, found community. Like that was the cool part about it, is that you didn't really have ways to go socialize and get out until you could go to Twitch. And I mean, not to lean into the parasocial or encourage that, but like I made a lot of friends. I mean, I've met Terry multiple times, in person, and like and plenty of other streamers.
You came into chat today and we're like, yo, this guy, get this guy. You've been gone for how long? And we're like, fuck yeah, Pocky, bro. Let's get him.
Yeah. Right? Well, like, I haven't been gone that long, but like,
no, you've been gone for forever. Okay, time is relative.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, and it's something that that is also part of it, right? Is that Twitch is weird because if you have a real life friend and you don't talk to them for a few weeks, no big deal. Totally fine. But if you're gone for a couple weeks on Twitch, it's totally different because it's so predicated. If you're a streamer, I'm being present. I mean, you got to be there almost every day. You got to be there for some amount of time, so that people, come by and even think to go by, because it's not like when you hang out with your friends and you make plans, right? People log on every day, and if you're not online, Terry's online, Bowers is online, Howard, there's all these places you can go. You just go to the other place, like, because you're looking to socialize. If one bar's closed, you just go to the next one. You're not like, guess we're going home. Like, no.
You don't care. You don't fucking care.
Yeah. It's not that you don't care. It's just that
to a certain extent.
You just
there's always somewhere for you to go.
Terry's not on. What am I gonna do? Like, call Terry and be like, "Yo, Terry, where's your stream? Like, I gotta be in your stream." Like,
versus like
I'm here
friends,
right now. Like you just no, that'd be
friends.
Crazy.
They're backup friends.
Well, and your backup friends are there. They're at the other bar. You're like, okay, great, fine. I'll just go there. Like, cool. And because the community is such that, very intertwined, that you can go to these other streams and everyone else is there, just not the streamer. That you were,
Everybody knows your name.
The hangout. And so, I mean, point is that all is kind of cool. It was cool, right? Having a community and stuff, and it made it really easy to stream. Like, I wanted to play Battlegrounds. Built up a community. It's easy to just, like, if I sat down at my computer and I had nothing else to do, after work, and I was going to be on my computer anyways, and I was going to play some games anyways, just hit the button. That's what my streaming was, especially post partner. During the partner grind, it was more intentional and stuff, but after partner, it was just, and even before the partner grind, like, that was always my approach. Was just do it when you want, have fun, enjoy it. Which makes it sound like I'm about to say that I don't enjoy it anymore, which is not the case. Which is, again, the whole point of my rambling, is that it wasn't really a transition out. It was that feeling when I sat down at my computer, especially when I started the photography stuff. I got laid off, whatever, a couple years ago. I was good, and then it was like, okay, I need to make some money. Like I applied to some jobs, and I still apply to some jobs, Terry, I think we talked about that. I won't go into any more details there, but
yeah, he applied for Blizzard too. Don't worry. My application is still pending. I still have hope.
Oh yes,
yeah.
He applied to be a foot model. Yes, that too.
But no, and I honestly don't really have that much input on that. But I wanted to do something for work that I wanted to do. Like I was a little bit more passionate about. And so I decided to give the photography thing a go. Which photography is a little weird because you need a portfolio, because that's how people judge you. And you need a presence, and then you need word of mouth. People need to know that you do photography, because so much of photography, especially like portrait, like couples, family, senior photos, grad photos, whatever it is.
Weddings?
I'm scared to start weddings. I kind of want to do it, but I'm not
weddings
gonna.
Have to be a huge moneymaker, but anyways, continue.
Weddings are a huge moneymaker, but there's also a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
because it's a one-time thing, and you can't mess it up.
You fucking dare miss a moment, the moment, you are so fucked. Like,
yeah. So
are you kidding
I don't
me?
want to do that. I mean, I want to do it, but I don't want to be the one person to do it. So I would be down to second shoot, but take some experience and
start
stuff.
at least,
so
right?
Weddings are the one thing I tell people. I'm like, I don't really do weddings.
Not yet.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Not yet. Like
you'll do them for free right
even
now.
if a good friend like asked me, I'd be like, I will take photos, but like you need to hire someone else, because I as your friend, I can't be responsible for you having bad wedding photos.
You need to hire someone else that will come up and shove me the fuck out of the way to get the shot.
Well, I'd be too timid.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I wouldn't be in the way, because I'd be scared. Like, am I gonna like?
Yeah.
A proper wedding photographer knows, like, hey, I gotta be here.
Yeah.
And they feel confident.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say entitled, but they know where they belong, and they're willing to do it. Whereas I'd be like, I don't want to be intrusive. Like, the only person
the wedding photographer moves out of the way for is the bride and groom, and that's it. Like, that's the only person you move for. Otherwise, like, fuck off. This is my wedding.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, like, actually, so yeah, not weddings, but with photography, like, to get these referrals and for people to find out, right? I mean, so many people can do photography now. I mean, tons of people have a camera. Is the quality the same? No. But a lot of times people just don't even really know the difference. They don't know. They don't know where to go. They don't know where to find. If you just search something on the internet, I mean, Google is all AI now anyways. Like, you're not going to find people. Like, you can have a little bit of SEO, but like a lot of that stuff comes from just like people knowing, hey, I know someone, right? Whether it's family, friends, or just someone that you've worked before, that, where you kind of just, you have to spread it out, and you have to be active for a while, right? Like, I did some senior photos for my cousin. They hired someone else, and then they asked, like, hey, do you want to like, tag along and also take some photos?
They tag along.
Right? They would have I mean, they absolutely would have hired me.
Yeah.
If they had been aware that I was doing the photography thing when they were planning it. But they didn't. And then stuff like that. I mean, people don't graduate. People don't, have these moments every day, every week, right? It might be a year. It might be a couple of years before, hey, the next kid is
need you again. Yeah, for sure.
It's my next, like, your birthday is once a year. If
you're
going to do birthday photos, like.
Yeah. I had a photo shoot. My family got a photo shoot when I was 18 for family fucking photos. And I was like, I want some streamer photos. And I hired the same lady again. But that would have been like 7-8 years later. And I went for like cheesy, weird ass photos.
Oh, man.
She's like, hell yeah. Who's so excited?
She posted them. I remember them.
Yeah. You saw all those things. And I'm like,
the birds were in them?
Oh, yeah. The birds were in it. I was holding an ABC book upside down. It was fantastic. The point is, I did say to her too, I was just like, at some point, I'm pretty sure my parents still have a bearskin rug. I would like to be naked in front of a fireplace with the bearskin rug for a photo. And she's like, please just call me. She's like, yes, please. So I'm assuming, Pocky, you also want to be invited for the weird ass shit.
Oh, I mean, I've already done. So, like, I tell people, like,
the weirdest. What's the weirdest thing you've shot?
While he's thinking about that, can I jump in with a quick question for Bowers? This photographer that wanted you naked on a bearskin run, they didn't happen to be a soft Asian boy, did they?
No, they weren't.
Okay. Just checking.
To be fair,
middle-aged woman.
Bowers was the one that said she wanted to be naked on a bearskin rug.
Yeah.
I did.
That's true, but they
don't put it on
all different.
because that's
there's
what
a
gives
photo
us
of
a bad
me
name.
as a baby on a fucking bearskin rug, like a full-on bear skin rug, and I'm like, I think that's still in a closet somewhere, and we need to grab that shit, and I need to make some kind of
do like a remake, like a.
Oh yeah,
like
I want to do a remake.
Like
yeah, for sure, 100%.
Cool.
Hopefully, I
so
wasn't
weird.
Fun.
Weird stuff. Sorry, I got us distracted. Weird stuff, Pocky. What do you got?
I don't want to say anything is like too weird. Recently I had a request for a birthday shoot, and they wanted to have a cake, and they wanted to sit on the cake, smash it with their butt. I was like, if that's what you want.
Was it a man or a woman?
It'd be much funnier if
it was a woman.
Man.
Oh, it was a woman. Okay. Because I was just picturing, like, when would you get it? Would the weenie be up because they're going down? Or would it, like, I was thinking of a lot of things right there.
The glasses came off for Howard. It's over.
Listen, but
I don't blame
it was a woman, so I guess nothing would really be, well, no, there could be something up or down. Listen, it's not my fault, it's Pocky's. You took it
there, though. You took it there.
I did.
Like I said, this is why people are like, oh yeah, photographers are all creeps. It's like, I mean,
dude, there's some weird shit.
That is like, yeah.
Like, I would have done it for, like, this one. Like, we would have, like, had a blast. Like, this woman is great. Like, she makes you, like, that's the one thing with photography too. You're sitting here and like, how the fuck did you make me look this good? How the fuck did you do that? You have to make the person calm. You have to make the person fluid. Like, you have to do all this shit to make this person.
And I'm good at that. Like, that's one of the things that a lot of people, they say I'm super fun to work with and that they feel very comfortable and safe. Especially, I mean, being a male photographer, shooting a lot of females, like, that's a big thing. For sure. And I mean, I don't try to be like, I mean, I try to be, but it's not something you like. For me, it's not something I really have to put a lot of effort into. It's just, I get to just be myself, and people feel comfortable with that, which is nice. For me, for some people, they're not as
assertive, socially
adept.
Oh yeah, that also.
No, it's not even assertive. If anything, I'm not assertive enough. I mean, like I did a shoot. It was like an 80s themed mall shoot, and she's in this like bright pink dress, and it was like an abandoned mall. I mean, it's still open, but like very empty, okay. Like half the stores are empty or closed type stuff. And so there's a food court, and I'm like, man, it'd be cool to take a photo down into the open food court, right? But there's a lot of stuff going on. There's tables and chairs. I mean, tile, like all this stuff. And I'm like, I couldn't even think of like what to do, because I had her just sit at a table, and it's okay, but like she kind of gets lost in it, even in a bright pink dress, right? Yeah. And as the only person in this food court, which means she should be the first thing you focus on in a photo, right? And she was just getting lost. And I'm like, man, I can't figure it out. Like I went back down, like, because I had to take the stairs. I went back down. And I told her, I'm like, I don't know. She was like, well, what if I just like laid on the ground? I was like, huh, honestly, that could work because it brings these questions, right? Like into your head when you see the photo, like why is there a person on the ground? Like, why is she in a bright pink dress? You know, like there's questions. It makes the photo interesting. But I was telling her, I never would have thought of that because I am not, I wouldn't think to just tell someone to lay on the like dirty mall floor. And like, that's not something that even crosses my mind. Like, it's a great idea.
Yeah. You just have to get there.
I know she'd be comfortable with it because I've worked with her before, but like it took her doing it, right? Because it's just not how my mind works. So there's definitely certain things like that is kind of interesting in the photography stuff, but and it worked. I mean, those photos turned out way better. So it was cool, but I think and you know what else is interesting? Tying this back to Twitch. Is as a photographer, one of the things to make people look good, to get back to Bauer's point, is posing. I'm pretty good at posing, but I'm also very comfortable in front of a camera. And I had to explain that to people because I understand most people aren't I think naturally a lot of people aren't comfortable in front of a camera. There's a lot of being self-conscious about how you look, all this stuff. You're just kind of conditioned, right? You're used to being in front of photos for groups, whatever, not posing and a lot of people aren't models and it's not natural for them. And so I do all these poses and all this stuff. And I explained to them that it took, I wouldn't say it took me a while to get comfortable in front of a camera, but I understand, I am comfortable in front of a camera because all of us streamers have spent thousands of hours in front of a camera. I mean,
different though.
Oh, it is different. I'm not posing.
I was gonna say because a photo being taken of me is very different. I don't know what it is, but I do not have the same kind of oof.
I mean,
it's so different to me.
But it so it is different. But I would bet that if you hadn't streamed, you'd still be somewhat less comfortable because again, you do get this. You gain this inherent. You're used to being seen, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you see that some streamers are they don't even having cam on, right? Mm-hmm. So if you do have cam on, there's a step there. You're okay with people looking at you, even if you don't see them on the other side of the camera. You're used to a camera facing you, your picture, your image being out there. All these little things. That helps make you more comfortable. So it's been interesting.
And I just want to jump in from the psychology side of it. We're conditioned from a very early age to be comfortable with photos. But my generation and probably the generation that followed me, the idea of a webcam didn't really exist. So video was something different. I can remember Christmases in the early 90s where my grandfather decided, I need to make VHS tapes and had this thing that looked like it weighed 750 pounds on his shoulder and nobody wanted to stand in front of it. But if somebody took out the Polaroid and said, all right, everybody smile, everybody froze and smile. So I think Pocky's right. There's a difference. There's absolutely a difference between being caught on camera in a stream and being caught on camera in a moment. And I think we'll start to see now that the technology is evolving and webcams are everywhere and people can take videos with their phones. I think we'll start to see that soften a little bit. But yes, the majority of people I talk to, my wife, she'll take pictures with you all day long. She'll never sit in front of this camera. Once or twice, she's come in to bring me a drink going, hi, and then run as fast as she could. So, I definitely think there's a difference there and it's notable. It's worth noting.
Yeah, my wife is the exact same way. She's fine taking photos, but she will not put her face on this camera.
It's so strange because we know she's probably better fucking looking than you are. So whoa. No.
I was sent down as a blessing from Buddha to her. Okay, me and her talk about us all the time.
No fucking way.
She prayed to Buddha for the perfect husband, and I was like, oh, Terry was sent to her. Okay.
No, there's no fucking.
It was a flash of light.
This bitch brings you Burger King way too often for you to be a godsend to her.
hey, just because she's a nice person and appreciates what she has, doesn't mean that you should be upset about this.
Can we get Mrs. Sang off to the side right now and be like, who settled? Because I would love to fucking know who settled.
Obviously. I am the trophy husband, okay? Look at this.
No.
Look at all this.
Dude.
Look at this.
Does your daughter still hide food?
Huh? No.
She doesn't? How long did that go on for?
Oh, way too goddamn long. It's because
we
wouldn't let her have dessert.
I still blame you. I still blame you.
Why do you blame me?
Or they haven't found the new hiding place.
Husband, are you not? I blame you. You're the stay-at-home husband?
Yeah, so blame me because you don't want me to be a helicopter parent watching over every second. Look what happened to you.
Police state.
Yeah. I'm not a helicopter.
This got weird quick.
Go do her thing.
Dude, the point, I'm trying to make sure that Terry knows his fucking place, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Quick, somebody bring up Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm? I was playing
Get her refocused.
No.
I was playing it just before we started the podcast. Hots is great. Heroes of the Storm is great.
I don't know, Pocky and I were kind of eyeing the exits there. Like, should we just leave them alone and let them yell at each other for a little while?
I was just jealous. It's fine.
Blizzard could literally revamp it if they just added Microsoft characters.
Sorry.
If you haven't learned, Pocky, Bowers brings up Hero of the Storm every episode. It's kind of like the drinking game of the show. Every time she brings it up, you have to take a drink.
Yeah, we have two recurring memes so far, and it's Heroes of the Storm and Soft Asian Boys. And the Soft Asian Boys is a newer thing. But.
Yeah.
You know, I was being sexually objectified. You fox.
No, yeah. One of my friends who watches the podcast on occasion thought Bowers was attractive, and I told her Bowers would kick her ass, and then she's like, maybe she would like a soft Asian boy. And now it's just going to become a meme that whenever anyone tries to objectify Bowers, it's all about soft Asian boys.
It's one episode old. It's not.
Don't worry, it's going to continue forever.
Well, people are still talking about it. My chat's still once a stream, somebody comes to my chat, types in hashtag soft Asian boy.
We are still streaming. Pocky has moved on to greener pastures. Other than that, do you have a game for us to play? We talked so good. Pocky talked so good and so professional. Play a fucking game.
I do still stream. I do still stream.
I see some Baldur's Gate streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
here's BG's
it must be after I go to bed then.
Like, it's usually once a week. It was Wednesdays. Now it's Mondays, like 6 to 9. Like pretty consistently. Not every week because sometimes people are gone, but like, I mean, there's a relative expectation. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, my streaming basically cut down because, like, to get back to this, before I answer your question about the games, is that when I sat down on my computer, I just felt like I should be doing other stuff. I felt like I needed to edit photos. I mean, I have like 3-4 photo sets to edit. And like I said, I have fam coming into town tomorrow. So it's like, I wanted to finish those up before they're around. And then I feel bad about not doing not getting edits out, kind of in timely fashion, which I always do. I'm always ahead of schedule. So even if I didn't do it till after they're gone, it's fine. I just don't like it. I don't like the feeling of needing to do something kind of weighing over you. Yeah, and so then it's like when you sit down, instead of that feeling of like, oh, I'll just press the button, it's like, I shouldn't press the button,
Right.
And that's the only change. I mean, it does get harder. I will say the other thing that, I've talked to some other streamers about, and we kind of talked about it on the pre-show, is the money, right? And again, I never streamed for money. I don't think any of us ever streamed for money. But it helps. Like there's some part of it where it's like, okay, if I'm getting some amount of money from this, it's not a complete waste of time. Not that you like get paid to hang out with your friends or things like that, which is why it's totally fine for people that stream and view it as a social thing, right? But like, it's something that you consider when you're trying to balance your time. Like talking about, Terry's talking about the balance of like life and all this sort of stuff, right? Is that like, we only have so much time in a day, right? And when you try and decide what you're doing, it's part of the equation, right? Of like, okay, well, with the photography stuff, it's like this ends up making a lot more money with less hours than Twitch, right? Comparatively.
I mean, that's not saying much.
No, but one that's my point.
Yeah,
right? Is that you could stream 6 hours. Even when I was having 150, 200 viewers and streaming 6 hours a day, like you're still making under minimum wage. Like it. The only time you wouldn't was if you were like chock full of sponsors. And like 150, 200 viewers is a ton, but it's also not nothing. So it's like if that is the rate there, and I had a pretty high like sub rate and like those sorts of metrics, right? I mean, you guys know, like my stream was always more community oriented versus just like.
Yeah, like when you quit, what was your like sub count? What was your sub count when you were quitting?
I mean, that's the thing. I didn't like quit. I don't know. It's dropped. I don't know.
Backed off.
Maybe. I mean, when I slowed down, it was probably between 50 and 100 subs, I guess.
Right.
And I know we need to transition to the game, but I just wanted to let you know, Pocky, with Obo not being here, she did want you to know she was going to be watching on Bauer's stream and was wearing her Send Nudes shirt.
I heard.
Sure
I love. Okay. I love. Like, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, all this stuff. Like, again, I don't view it as like a past thing, but I think, especially for us as streamers that have been around for a while, it's interesting to do a retrospective, right? Not a post-mortem, but just looking back, and you think about like the fact that it's been so long and like how long I've just even known certain people. I was like going through some of my old photos, like because I was just pulling some photos off of my phone, as a backup, and I saw some of the photo. I like Terry, when we went for dim sum, met up with Kai. I had those photos. I had the photos of when I first met Nina at Comic-Con, and the Vegas TwitchCon. Like just like looking at all those photos, and like it's crazy how long ago that is. Because like those periods of like meeting you guys, like I already known you guys for a couple of years before meeting you in person, and then that's years ago, and it's like. It's just cool. And it's cool to think about all the people that you meet in chat, that come into your chat. And like at this point, you've done it so long that, I mean, like Obo Hobo's getting married, right? Like you get to see these people going through these like life stages and develop like, I mean, I'll be the first person to tell you that time passing sucks. Yeah. But it's cool to see like the stuff and how people grow and the changes and I mean, we've all had it too, right? You have chatters that were around and then they kind of disappear and they'll show back up sometimes, like maybe drop it like, hey, just wanted to stop by and say hey, but things are going well. And it's like, great. I love that for you. Like, like that's good. Like that's exactly the sort of stuff that you kind of like. Is to see in your community, because you kind of know. I mean, I think everyone kind of knows. Like, you could stream forever, but your community is not going to be the same forever in terms of like.
Means a lot.
You have people come in and go, and the culture can be the same, right? Because that's what you set.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think. It's made me appreciate it all, even more. Like, and even in the moment when I do stream now and people come in and, you know, the hyper regulars, you know, they're really like, hey, Pocky's on. It's nice, you know, not from an ego perspective, but it's just because like
makes you feel special.
You do have like, again, I don't want to like, I don't want to call it like a relationship or get into the parasocial stuff, but like you have some connection to these people and seeing that they come back and that you had like that it was mutual is cool. Yeah. It's like a nice reassurance, right? And it's the same thing when you have your communities and people show up to your stream every day. It's like that is part of what makes you want to stream, because if it's not the money, right?
It's definitely about like making friendships and like, even though it's not necessarily to the parasocial level, but just like developing friendships, caring about what they do.
Dude, some of these people I can't fucking get rid of.
Yeah.
They just won't fucking leave, man. Terry's fucking one of them.
I know.
He's
I truly am the soft Asian boy.
Well, I was gonna say he is a soft Asian
boy. But like Biscuit, dude, Biscuit won't fucking leave me alone. He's in other streams too, but like motherfucker.
I have a question, Pocky. So after like being away for so long, and like when you hit the button and you see the number being like so much lower than it used to be, is it like disheartening or just like no? Sorry, it's very true. It's something that just like. I know people that do that and like they hit the button.
You're right in the badge, right, boys?
I think a lot of people
10% of what used to be, and then all of a sudden, like I don't feel like streaming anymore. I mean,
no, I know a lot of people that got discouraged, and I mean, no, I think for me, it wasn't too bad. I mean, like, it does suck to a degree, for sure. Yeah, like you do wish the number was higher. Like I feel like it's lying if someone says that they don't care at all. But like on the same hand, I didn't have too much of an issue with that sort of stuff, because there was a point, right? I mean, like there is an inflection point, right? Yeah. Like at some point, like I said, I didn't quit. But at some point, you had to make a decision that how you're going to prioritize your time.
Yeah.
You know, and you had to make a decision of like...
Let's put it this way. RDU at one point said like a thing of like, you get to pick 3 things out of 4. Social life, work, streaming, sleep.
Yeah,
you get to pick 3 of those things.
No, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily that. Okay, well, there's a ton of other factors, right? I mean,
yes, but I guess it's like a very generalized kind of way to put it.
You know, for work.
You can put social. In general.
But I think it can be a multitude of different things. But what it comes down to is that you need to basically prioritize your time or choose what you're going to do with it. And for me, there was a point where it's like, I don't think I can do this like every day.
Yeah.
You know, like I could do it every day for fun. Like if it was just doing this, turning the stream on, and chatting.
Of course, if you were being paid a living wage, you could do this. Yeah, no shit.
And that gets back to the money thing where it's like it's just a factor, right?
Yeah.
Like if there was money there, then the decision is different.
Yeah.
Right.
But when you got Gopher, right? Yeah. Gopher tried to switch to full time. And I don't know what his reasoning is. Hey, we'll get him on. We'll get him as we'll get him eventually. The point
talked to him last night.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, there you go. The point is, let's just speculate. Full on speculation here. Bofer, who could get about 1,000 viewers at times, right? Or average 1,000 viewers, right? Like 900,000 people, right?
Yep.
For a fucking quite new guy, right? Like it took like I think Slissa was around that at her high time too. But like the point is, so Slissa in her heyday was 900, 1,000 people, right? And she was doing that full time. Who knows she was in a relationship. Who knows what like the situation was that she could do that. The point is, Beaufort as a single person was like, let me try this. And he was sitting around 800 to 1,000, right? And he was sitting there and he's like, let me quit my real fucking job. And for what I gathered from Beaufort, his real kind of job was a high paying job. And he's like, let me try this. Let me fucking try this. And I don't think he bailed because of the money per se. Although things that he did say to me, which maybe I shouldn't or should be saying, I don't know, was not like, there's always that risk, that scare of, even if it does pay the same amount that your other job is, maybe that other job is paying into a pension or paying into XYZ.
Oh,
you have no idea.
No, yeah. I mean,
right? Versus streaming is like, no, if people don't like you anymore, you're done. You're gone. And now your resume is 10 years fucking old and you've got nothing because like you haven't worked in 10 years. You have no fucking clue. So Beaufort's gone. We'll get him in here and we'll pick apart why he left specifically. Because he'll totally do it.
You can ask him if that's the plan. If he just wanted to shoot around and shoot the shit, I can ask him. But.
He's my like pretty good example of like why. Now I do believe the reason why he's like, no, he realized this is fucking boring. Like fuck that. I'm pretty sure the reason he quit this was more or less like the game, for him, it doesn't hold his attention as much as he thought when it was like a part-time thing. You know what I mean?
Well,
especially now.
I don't want to put any.
You don't put words into Beaufort's mouth,
but
that's how I would like to put it in a layman's term.
From my discussions with Beaufort, I think a lot of it rooted with the direction that Hearthstone was going as a game, specifically Battlegrounds, and a lot with like the tokens and that sort of stuff. Obviously there's a lot of arguments to be made here or there, but that was so there. I guess that's the other part that we need to talk about is that was part of a factor in my decision too. That when you're considering it is like it's easier to justify being smaller and like you can make a living off of 1,000 viewers. Forever, probably not. No. Is it a good living? No, but like you can get enough money to get by.
Yeah, especially depending on where you live as well. But yeah,
right. Like, again, is it like a good good living and all the
not enough. Dual income, maybe. Place you live, maybe.
Yeah. On some of the stuff, you can justify it when the game is growing. That okay, if I get to a certain point, it's the whole concept of a rising tide lifts all ships, right? And if I'm one of those ships, then I'll grow. Which I think we did see, right? For a period of time.
Sure.
And you get a lot of different answers as to when the inflection point was, and I'm sure there's a statistically true data point that says when the inflection point was, but I don't think anyone would argue that Battlegrounds is no longer in a growth stage or that Hearthstone is in a growth stage. And so that also makes it harder, right? So for someone like Beaufort or even or me, right? Again, on different scales, just becomes a consideration of like, how much am I going to put into this when I know that to some degree it's going to be a dead end?
If they're not putting anything into it, why would I put anything into it? It's literally it's a give and take. And if they're not,
and I mean, sometimes it's not even about whether or not they could be putting into it. And the fact of the matter is, and they are in the sense that like
they're not.
The dev team is getting. I mean, there is money that goes into the game to continue it operating. Like,
is it any more money than they're making off of it, though?
I mean, that's irrelevant. They're putting
money into it still.
To the game.
They are. Where are you getting that from?
They have workers. They have to put money.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but you don't know how much money they're making off it either, though, do you?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
They don't. They don't need to lose money to justify it. Like, that's
what
not.
Do you mean?
That it's irrelevant. Their profit. There's resources going into the game. The game gets updated. There's new seasons. Like, things are happening within the game.
Heroes of the Storm was making money. No, Howard. Heroes of the Storm was making money, and they canceled it.
I know. No, I do know.
Because it wasn't making enough money. So that's my point.
No, and I mean, but again, Battlegrounds hasn't been canceled, so they are putting stuff into it. Whether you don't like the direction it's going, you don't think it's enough. Like, these are all separate issues that are completely up for debate, and I'm not trying to like defend them or take sides or whatever. I'm just saying there are resources going into Battlegrounds right now. I would argue that they're not necessarily in the right place, but I also don't think Battlegrounds is in a spot that it's in a place that it really can grow. So, like, how much are you gonna invest into the marketing and stuff? Because I think that boat has kind of sailed. That ship has sailed, right? We look at the Battlegrounds esports, like Lobby Legends is not a thing anymore. Like I said, there's a ton of points and things that people would point to and have for the existence of Hearthstone, not just Battlegrounds, as when the game died. This is, and it's still a popular game. It isn't dead. I mean, there's still thousands and thousands of viewers on Twitch. I mean, if you look at some other competitor games, like Marvel Snap, even Pokemon Pocky came out recently, and I don't compare Pokemon to anything else because Pokemon prints money. But like in terms of its presence on Twitch, like these are all different things. And I don't know. I have a friend who started playing Battlegrounds this past year. He's not on Twitch or anything. I mean, he knew I played it and stuff. I told him to play it for years because I knew he would enjoy it. He only started playing it with a different friend this past year, and he has enjoyed it. I don't know what the player count looks like for the casual players that just play it here and there. I don't think the monetization is that good. I don't know if they're making money or losing money. I have no idea. I know from some data, like if you go look at the leaderboards and how many people are on the leaderboards, which means how many players are above 8K, that number's
way down.
Yeah.
It's actually quite funny to like watch. There's like it's it's the same thing in Heroes of the Storm. You'll get people and they're like their ego gets inflated because now they're on the leaderboards. They're like, bitch, there's a shit ton less people playing. You understand that, right? Yeah, I'll drink, Howard. I'll drink.
I think it's I don't necessarily think it's a shit ton less. I think it's just a lot less competitive people. I think at the casual levels,
you could even say it's even worse than, could you?
No, because the casual people fund the game.
The way
I'm talking about the leaderboards. I'm not talking about the money.
I'm talking about the way the MMR system works is if you get to 8K every season, you're still about the same. Yeah. Like you're still beating all the 6. Like that's how MMR works, and that won't really change.
I'm talking about there are people that are in the top of the top now that are like, ooh, I'm the top of the top, but they're not because those people have left the fucking game because it's not what they liked before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm talking the top 100, like literally the top 100 people.
No, and I again, that you are right, and it's because of what Terry said in that, there's been a drop in reason to play competitively.
Yeah.
There's not
there's no reason, there's no incentive to play competitive
Yeah, there isn't, because the same thing happened in Heroes of the Storm. If you kill the pro scene, those top players are going to dip off. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Right. So,
and like, I mean, you know, again, I think a lot of the people that you know, left the scene, like, not even, I mean, inclusive of me in the sense that, like, the competitive scene going away did, you know, also hit my motivation. And I wasn't even that much of a competitive player. I liked casting it. I liked hosting tournaments and stuff. But
it actually,
how do you justify? How do you find funding if Blizzard is not,
if they're not confident in it to host a competitive tournament, then why should you be? And in reality, the reason the competitive scene matters is because no matter what, the average Joe, the gold players are like, I'll get up there. They'll never fucking get up there because they either don't have the work ethic to. Hey, I'm one of these people, by the way, before I spew all this shit. I'm one of these fucking people. The work ethic isn't there. They won't practice. They don't understand things, but they think I can get up there. I'm actually better than what I think I am. And they think that, and they want to get up there. But as soon as there's no pro scene, they're like, why would I even try? There's no pro scene. It's a thing. It is a thing. Fucking look at League of Legends players, toxic pieces of shit.
No, I like people. I mean, people like doing things with purpose, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't apply just to games or anything, right? I mean,
yeah.
And so it's the same with the stream, right? It gets back to this same idea that we're talking about, is that when you're making these decisions of like, what am I going to do with my time? You know, what game am I going to play? You know, it gets less and less likely that it's that game if there's not a reason to play. It needs to be 100%. Fun. If there's
gotta be something.
It has to be something. For some people, Battlegrounds is still fun, and it's still a great game for them, and they'll still play, right?
Yep.
If Battlegrounds, for the people that want to be competitive and they still view it as competitive, they'll still play. But if you don't view it as those things, and again, these are subjective things, they can be opinions held by a majority, right? They can still be subjective, but it can be a majority opinion. But if the game doesn't feel competitive, whether that's because of balance issues or because of a competitive scene existing or not existing, you know, or it's not fun, again, that can be for balance issues. It can be just because they don't like the way the game plays. Maybe they're just bored. Maybe they find that it's not replayable, right?
Yeah.
It could be a very perfectly balanced game, but it just might not be fun for them, right? Like it could just be boring after playing the comps over and over and over again. There's all sorts of reasons. Yeah, I know, right? Heroes of the Storm, very boring. Like,
no. Heroes of the Storm is great, by the way. They could add Clippy and Master Chief would be great. But speaking of fun games, Harry, you got a fun game for us?
We do. Let's transition into the Boomer Things portion of this.
You're gonna play a fucking game and you're gonna like it.
Okay.
So I made the usual 7 questions aimed towards Pocky.
Oh, goody.
So we'll have Bowers and
segue to our sponsor.
Not sure if you've done this before or saw this part before, Pocky. Essentially, we're going to ask you a question. You're going to come up with a number. It does not actually. You're going to come up with what you think the answer is, and they are going to bid on what they think your answer is, not the correct answer. So, if you're way off, then it's up to them to figure out how way off you are.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a litmus test? No, that's not it.
Yeah. So remember, Bowers, the real answer doesn't matter.
No,
doesn't
listen,
matter
I
about
don't
what
fucking
power.
care as long as I'm more right than the other person.
You're not more right because the one who's more right is the one.
Yeah, well, Terry, you can suck my bigger tit.
Well, there's two. I mean, both is pretty much zero. So which one's -1 today?
Yeah, well, one is still slightly bigger than zero. Yeah, bitch. Let's do this.
All right, so Pocky.
Don't fuck me, because I keep losing. I have yet to win a fucking game, bud.
It's true. She hasn't won a single one yet.
Yeah. All right, so here's the first question. How many miles of shoreline does Minnesota have along its lakes and rivers? In case you're wondering, it's more than California.
Yeah, I think it's more than well, so I'm not supposed to say, right?
No, you're supposed to just
did this in miles. In your head. Okay. You did this in miles.
I will say,
yeah.
Well, my answer would be in miles, so
yeah.
I'll just
let me Google Minnesota.
Powers loves
to not cheating. What?
No, that's not fair.
Don't worry. She does this every time, and she still cannot win. Pocky.
I still lose.
Yep.
So let me
accurate.
Oh, that's where Minnesota is. Okay, Minnesota.
She doesn't know where the state is. So
no, I don't even know.
I think Minnesota has the most coastline, effective coastline, if you include lakes and stuff.
In California,
any of the continental 48.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
So Howard, how about we have you start since Powers is still in shock?
Pocky has a number in his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is the land of 10,000 lakes there, Miss Powers.
It is.
10,000 lakes?
That's the name of that's the motto.
Oh, now that I zoom in there, eh?
Okay.
Fuck off there, bud.
Okay.
Gross! Look at how many little pools there are.
Okay.
Powers, Reman, we're way over time here, and you're like you're geeking out on lakes. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna start with 250 miles to try and get Bowers back on track here.
700 miles.
800.
Oh, son of a bitch. 1,500.
I'll stop.
All right.
So, Pocky, what do you think? How many miles of?
Just look on Pocky's faces.
So your guys' guesses were what?
1,500, and Howard's betting the under. Bowers has the over. This look on Pocky's face is amazing right now. Okay, what is your number, Pocky?
The number in my head was 200,000 miles.
200,000 miles?
Yeah.
There's 10,000 lakes.
You're a little bit fucked there, I think.
So the actual number is 90,000, in case you're wondering. But so you guys, Pocky was off. You guys were
he's out to lunch, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I just like to point out that the width of the continental United States is only 2,800 miles. So
it's a lot of lakes.
You go around.
You're talking miles.
For all the lakes, I mean,
just go around all
the lakes.
There's a lot of lakes.
But
there is.
So like a 1 mile lake is probably going to be like 3 or 4 miles around, right? So
right. I get that, but I'm just like 200,000. That's 100 US's.
This is fine.
This is 90,000.
But I mean, that's
look at all these fucking little pockets there, bud.
I'm just saying. In terms of like,
oh my,
even though the number that they put up was closer.
Yeah.
I was in the right frame of mind.
Yeah.
They weren't even close.
That's the point of the game.
Yeah,
that's the point of the game. We have to think like you.
Think of how stupid you'll be there, bud.
Yeah, okay. So I know Pocky loves his NBA, and he loves talking about ball. How many career points did Anthony Edwards have at Georgia?
At Georgia?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? 69.
How many career points total did he have during his college career, which is only 1 year? It's only 1 year, okay? So
Thank you.
I'm helping you out. Pocky is like, oh yeah, I know ball. And then the question just shook him.
You're going baseball, guys. They're asking baseball.
There's a lot of things. I mean,
he's asking baseball question, guys.
I have a number, but there's a lot of factors to that question. So
yeah.
If you do know ball, you know why that's a tricky question.
No.
I was going to do high school, but I thought that wouldn't be as fair.
Yeah, I mean, I would have zero idea.
300.
I mean, I would have an educated guess.
There you go, 300. That's where she starts, Howard.
Bowers is starting at 300?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I use Basketball Reference for this, Pocky, in case you're around.
I'll go 325.
350.
I'll stop.
Okay.
Mr. Pocky, what is your number?
So that was the COVID year. So it's shortened.
But basketball was one of the few sports that got to keep going during COVID.
Well, college did not. College just canceled the rest of their season.
They canceled their tournament, yeah.
So Ant didn't play a lot. And college usually scoring is lower, but he still scored quite a bit. I feel like this might be high again, but my number was 500.
No, that's pretty close actually. The number was 611.
Really, I came back down.
Oh,
So initially, I wanted to say 600. And then I'm like, but I knew there was the COVID. Like I talked myself down further.
I think he played 31 games in college.
Yeah, okay, that sounds right. Because that's what I was like. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I think it was about 30 games. And then I was like, but I'm not sure if he averaged 20.
I mean, he went number one. He's going to average quite a bit.
Yeah, but college point averages is that's why. Usually, and I was like, anyway. I figured I'd 10 down.
Sweetie, we don't do math here, please.
I got that off the first question. I got that off the first question. 10,000 lakes. 10,000 lakes, and you guys said like 750 miles. Like
that's true. That's true for me.
That's 2 for Bowers. Okay,
2 for Bowers.
Since Pocky is into photography now, in what year did Polaroid introduce its first instant camera, the Land Camera Model 9 model?
All right. I have a number. I have a year, which happens to be a number actually. Crazy, but yeah.
1979.
Stop.
Fuck. I knew it. I knew it. 69?
So my year is 1938.
Oh wow.
You know what? What was the first year that a video was taken?
Oh, it was like the 1800s or something.
98?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's fucking something real old. Anyway, I lost. What was it, Terry?
1948.
See, I wasn't sure. I was thinking it was that World War II era though. So it was. I went before. It was after.
So 2-1 for Bowers. Okay. So also we know Pocky's branding is the panda. So how many times does a giant panda defecate due to its inefficient digestion of bamboo?
Like daily?
But yeah,
daily.
What's the okay.
Daily.
It's inefficient digestion?
All
Wouldn't that mean less?
I have a number.
No, because that means more fiber.
I don't know this stuff, but I have a number.
Okay.
Okay.
Howard has to go first.
Yeah, Howard goes.
Yeah, I do because I got the last one. I'm gonna say 12.
14.
15.
I'm gonna stop.
Mr. Pocky, what is your answer for how many times do giant pandas defecate in a day?
My answer is 6.
6.
Now he's too slow. I got in my head. Pocky's got him like 23.
Dude, we gotta have Pocky on more often. So I'm killing it.
In case you're wondering, the giant panda defecates 40 times a day.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You go constantly.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, if you don't eat the bamboo properly, you're just gonna shit out the fibers, right?
Okay, that's a lot.
All right, 3-1.
You ain't a real panda, bitch.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, that just seems like again, we're talking about time in the day. That's like
yeah.
That's a lot of
That's
shit.
How many times is an infant, a newborn baby shit in a month, Pocky? Did you watch the last podcast?
No, and now I don't want to because I don't want to know that.
It's like 300 times in a month.
I'm going to try to forget this panda fact. Like, I don't want to know this.
Yes, you do. You definitely want to know. Okay, so I was looking up anime questions because I figured I know Pocky loves a good anime. In My Hero Academia, how many students are in class 1A at UA High School at the start of the series?
At the start of the series. Okay, I have a number.
You're just gonna say a number?
Well, let me wait. Hold up. Like, give me a.
Tessa made. I was looking up anime questions, and Tessa's like, "I'm watching My Hero Academia. Pick that one." I'm like, "Okay, I'll pick this one just for Tessa."
I have watched My Hero, so it's not a. Yeah, it's not a bad question. I'm changing my number, but obviously I haven't said anything, so I have a new number.
Okay.
Say the number.
Wait, whoa.
Wait, no, you don't say the number. You're first.
Right. Say the number. Who has to go first?
You do.
You do. You're up 3-1.
15.
Howard?
18.
Uh-oh, she might go to her toes.
22.
Oh.
I'll stop.
All right, Pocky.
My number's 24. I don't feel great about it, but
the actual number is 20.
It's 20?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I came down a little bit. Like, part of me just
22
wanted.
felt too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I know this is out there, Pocky. Can we name all 20?
No.
Can we do that offline, seeing as we're already 20 minutes over? We still have 2 more questions to do.
Stick around, Pocky. We have to try and name all 20 people.
I can't.
No, together, you motherfucker, together.
Well, if you can do you'll be able to do the ones I can do.
I can probably do the ones you can't do.
Okay. Yeah, well, so then it would just be, can you do it?
No, but I can't name them all. Let's keep going.
Okay, so there we go.
I'm still winning. This has never happened before. Yeah, Pocky, you come back.
Actual win. All right, so here's one which is very on brand. How many flavors of Pocky exist in total?
Oh, wow.
I will have you know, anecdote here. I was recently on the Pocky store, the official Pocky store, not shop.PockyPlays.com, where you can get great merch, like a Sed Nudes t-shirt, like some of the best people on this podcast have.
I have one.
Here for you.
So it's good stuff.
No, I have one. I have a fucking sweater. No, I have a sweater and t-shirt. Fucking start streaming again so they're relevant, you bitch.
They're still relevant. Do you not like them? Do you not like the...
Well, I don't wear them that often because I got to feel in the mood, and you're not making me feel in the mood, you know?
Well, wear it to the photo shoot. Wear it to the photo shoot on the bearskin rug before you take it off and bare your skin.
Deal. Got it.
So I was on the official Pocky shop just this last week, and I bought a bundle of Pocky. A back to school bundle of Pocky. 2, actually. I was gonna give them to my sisters. They're a pre-order, and it comes out in late October. I was like, I got a message like this will be available. I'm like, how do you have a back to school bundle that comes out in late October? I don't know.
Well, they sell the bundle before you go back to school, so you can have a treat during school. During midterms.
I guess the branding threw me off. And it's not ideal because my sisters are going to be here now. And yeah, well.
You know what? While we're waiting for Bowers, let's get the guest obligation out of the way. Yeah. We have a question we ask of every guest on this podcast, so we'll ask Pocky now. Pocky, if you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
Yo.
Huh.
Sorry.
That's a good question.
I was going to pee my pants. I would not want to be a vegetable.
He's asking the vegetable questions. You have to wait a second.
I'll put that out there.
So have you thought of your Pocky number?
No, he's asking. Howard is asking him what vegetable.
What qualifies
I was filling
as a
the time.
What qualifies as a vegetable?
Anything you decide is a vegetable, I'll accept.
This is filler because you went to the washroom.
No. You could have kept going. He didn't think of his fucking answer.
He did have his number.
Let's go. I know you're all really enjoying this podcast, but it has been too far gone for me. Let's keep going.
For you,
the person who drove the train off the tracks is now
No.
I did not. Appointed here.
Pocky did. Go.
I'll think about this vegetable question.
We can come back to the vegetable question another time. Let's finish up with
on the Pocky thing. Are we talking about current offerings or like all time?
Whatever they listed, they put a number on their website, and that's the number we're going with.
Okay, I have
all time.
I assume it means like
have the number.
Okay,
220.
220.
Yep.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah. So my number is like 15.
Okay. Well, in case you're curious, the current number is they say over 50 flavors on their site. So 50 is the number we were looking for.
Interesting.
How was he so confused?
That's a weird
number.
Well, yeah, because like I don't know if I can go buy it's. I mean, that's why I asked, because like I was on the shop, right? And like the stuff that was available for me to go order online was only so many.
Yeah.
But I've had more than 15 flavors. I probably own more than 15 different flavors right now.
Next. This question was bullshit. Next. Bullshit.
Since Pocky is also considers Seattle a second home, because I know he's there a lot. According to the most recent census, how many more dogs are there in Seattle than children?
What?
Wow.
Howard has to go first. More dogs than children.
More dogs than children.
Hey, bud.
I thought this was a pretty funny question, honestly.
Just straight population number.
Yeah, whatever was on the census. What was reported to the census?
Is this the last question?
Yes.
It is.
Wow. Are they always this hard? Are the questions always this hard?
Welcome to my fucking hell.
Not always, but I thought I would ask questions that are, challenging toward you about your...
Well, yeah, I'm a genius.
This census question was, don't get me wrong, this census question was definitely not something we would normally pick, but I saw it there when I was searching for questions. I thought this would be a very funny question to ask.
No, it's interesting. I was just curious if they're always this hard. Like, these are like pretty not easy.
Yeah, well, it's just designed for you to think of a number, which wouldn't just be like, okay, I know this, I mean, off the top of my head. It's just
right. Yeah, which most things, because again, I'm a genius, so no, exactly. It's good.
Yeah, we'll get going, Mr. fucking genius.
This one's hard.
All right,
was definitely not easy.
A population of places.
Okay.
All right, I have a number.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go. So the difference between dogs and kids.
How many more dogs than there are than kids?
I'm gonna go 10,000. Seattle's a big city.
15,000.
I'll stop.
Fuck you, Howard. Fuck you.
Well, that's interesting because my number is 15,000.
Oh, Howard
wins!
Right on.
Nicely done.
In case
Howard wins one.
In case you're wondering, the actual number is 46,000 more dogs.
Wow.
Than children.
What the
That's crazy.
46,000. Wow.
Kids suck, man.
Wow.
Because the population of Seattle is like 600,000.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, you
Howard, man, he can suck a dick.
That's wild. That's a lot of dogs.
Also, you have to realize
what a
Seattle
gracious
population
winner.
is probably going to be a little more downtown core.
Oh boy, I'm the most humble fucking person you've ever met.
She wins 1 out of 8 games, and she's taking a victory lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suck it, Howard. I think I'd be pretty humble if I was against Obo, but it was against Howard fucking Moon. Take it, Howard.
For our tier 7 memberships that we give away every once for comments in the YouTube chat, the winners this week, Matthew Zielinski 6136 was the first winner, and Matthew Wood, I think Matt Wood was the other winner.
Matt's.
Yeah, so the two Matts.
Matt Wood.
I'm pretty sure that's Obo's fiance. I think that's pretty sure that's Obo's fiance.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
So, anyways, thank you so much for hanging out, Pocky. We really appreciate you coming on.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for filling
really
had a lot
of fun. Really liked your insights.
Yes.
No, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun.
Also,
it was fun.
Now I know if I need a naked bear rug photo, I come to you instead.
That's right. You got to drive out to Minnesota. Pocky will provide the
photos are good, and
Pocky's photos are very nice.
Yeah, I don't know what your vision is exactly, but you know, I'm.
He's down. He got the naked. He's got the camera.
Matt Wood may be one of my viewers.
I think her vision involves the characters from My Hero Academia too. So
yeah,
we're gonna say goodbye.
Okay.
Maybe Terry can do a clip afterwards, or we can do a clip afterwards. But we're gonna say goodbye on the stream here.
Yeah.
And then me and Pocky are going to attempt to name all Academia heroes.
You guys go ahead.
No, you're gonna fucking stick around. You're gonna fucking like it.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Like and subscribe. Thank you.
Bye. Hit the buttons.